up with the action here. The bishop came out, the queen slides over to the G line. Queen is attacking the pawn, and I don't know how safe it is to castle with ideas at bishop h6, but possibly still on the cards.
If I went short castle in this position, white goes bishop h6. This could prove to be a bit risky, yeah?
It's far from over because you can move the knight and defend that G pawn. You know, knight e8 is then knight h5, like you're pointing out.
Knight h5 I think is very good.
Queen
Knight e8 is a mistake here, like a huge one. So, a bit risky. And look at that Wesley trying to remember his theory as it is Nihal's move still.
Wesley, I think he's just checking out what's happening on the other games. You know, he's half out on the action. Nihal, in fact, does go for the castling option that we were discussing. And let's see if Wesley slides the bishop all the way across to h6.
Yep, now the question is, does he go for bishop to g5 or does he go for bishop to h6? Two active squares for the bishop.
He goes the long way.
Okay,
Checkmate in one threaten.
Now this is a very difficult situation for Nihal.
You were mentioning that knight e8 in fact is a grave mistake here?
Yes. You can see from the blue arrow, it's the only move in this position to keep things balanced and not an easy one for sure. If you play knight h5 in this position, you are always afraid of these queen g4, queen takes h5 type of moves. And knight e8 just feels more logical.
Into that final round, if Vishy wins, he takes the championship.
And he is a rook and a knight up right now. Nihal. So you couldn't have a better situation. Look at this. He plays queen c5 and Wesley sacks the knight as well. gf6, he's looking for some repetition on the king side.
No, this is going to be resigns very soon and not a repetition because white queen is very far away. The black queen will simply guard the f6 square, either coming from e7. It just feels like there'll be plenty of resources. You can even sacrifice your knight on that e5 pawn. Wesley will give a check first. The king will slide back and he will put pressure on f6. He just simply develops the bishop like nothing has happened. Wesley is down 8 points on the board.
Wow. 8 points. And now he plays bishop d3 to have queen f5. Some ideas in the position. If this was white to play, queen f5 would be very, very deadly, but black gets that extra key move in the position and he can utilize with just rook g8 and just sack the rook with rook g6 and that's it.
Yes, but that isn't the only move, I'm sure. You know, I would just go knight takes pawn and say I'm up so much material that I can give some back and say you have no attack after that. Knight takes pawn, attacking the bishop and the queen. Pawn takes knight, I pick that up with my queen. I'm threatening queen g5 check and I'm waiting for you to put your hand forward.
Oh yes, knight e5 I think is even cleaner than rook g8 there.
But rook g8 just is also very professional and I think
they both work, I think.
Wesley shakes his head. Everything's gone wrong because of that one miss allowing queen b6.
Golden pawn. It's all about the golden pawn.
f4. That move. is costing him dearly. And I wonder if it's in moments like these, Sahaj, that you also start thinking about maybe I should have appealed for that point against Pragnananda yesterday. That half a point that would have made all the difference.
Had he won this match, I think maybe, yeah. But now, okay, he's on 4.5. He would be at 5. And that would put him behind Vishy and then behind Nihal as well. So, but yes, of course, he should have appealed regardless.
And, you know, at the end of it, the clock is part of the game, right? So there's no shame in that.
Yes, of course.
It's the 17th piece, it's often called. Or
Yes.
the 33rd one, depending on how you look at it.
It's definitely a piece on the clock, and you have to use it as much as you can.
And Nihal goes for one of the ideas we were discussing. Wesley falls back with the queen, but you just need to look at him. It's almost like he's given up. He's playing out of inertia right now. There's a checkmate in one being threatened. You could block the die at f-pawn one step forward.
F5 is good. Even queen g5, queen g7 is very good.
Yes.
Even queen g5 and h6 is very good.
In a winning position, there are no bad moves. He's going
There are some bad moves.
the ones that allow a checkmate in one.
Yes, exactly. No bad moves, just blunders. And
that's it. Nihal Sarin will go into the final round of the Tata Steel Chess India Rapid in pole position there as the sole leader. Sahaj, and what a final round we set ourselves up for. It's going to be Vishy versus Nihal for championship.
And I have to say, Nihal playing with the white pieces against Vishy gives him a very solid chance of winning this tournament.
And what a
Insane.
story that is. What a story that is to come into Kolkata as a last minute entry, with Gukesh withdrawing a week before the tournament.
Oh, Nihal is him when it comes to faster formats. I mean, you know, he's been at that level for such a long time and now he is showing up. Great way to start 2026 for Nihal. He just broke 2700 in Classical as well. I think this is great news for Nihal here.
Amazing, amazing stuff.